In this video, I will be showing you the process for image acquisition on the C-DiGit Blot Scanner. Now, when you open up Image Studio, it should automatically make a connection to the instrument. You may have to give it a few seconds for it to establish the connection, but once that connection has been made, these buttons will now become active. For the C-DiGit, you will not have an option for an analysis type. But the next button here, this image table info, this allows you to enter in information about the scan before you start. So if you would like to enter a comment regarding, say, the antibody that you're using, the sample types that you have, that type of information can be entered here in the comment field, and then that information will appear in the comment column down here with your image. Now, you can add that later on if you would like to as well, so you don't have to do this at the beginning. And if you would like the comments to be included for each one of the scans that you do while Image Studio is open, you can leave this checked. Or if you would like, if you're doing more than one scan with different blots, you can uncheck this and then just enter that information for each one of the scans. The only setting that we have for the C-DiGit is the scan quality, and that is either the high or standard sensitivity. And for moderate to high expressing proteins, standard is probably your best option. If you know that you're going to have a fairly low expressing protein, the high setting is probably your better bet. And high is the default setting, but it just depends on what type of signal you expect to get off of your blots. And then you just simply press start and the imaging will begin. Now, the image will not appear while it's scanning, but if for some reason that you do wish to cancel out of the scan, you just simply press the cancel button here and the image will not be saved. There is not an option for stopping it part of the way through. So once you start, if you want to see the image all the way through, you just have to let the scan complete. And so we'll let this go here just for a little bit. Now I have jumped ahead until there's just a few seconds left on the scanning. And I want you to see what happens once the scanning has been completed. There will be a window that will open up here momentarily for doing image adjustments. And as soon as it finishes downloading, that window will appear. So this is more of an image optimization window. And these are 6 different auto adjustments to the image. But just so that you know, no matter what you do to the image from this point forward, it will not change the quantification values that you will get when you do your analysis. So you simply look at these 6 different options and pick the one that looks the best. And you click on that, and then it takes you to another window where you can do some fine-tuning of the image. The first parameter that you can change here is the signal, and this is the overall brightness of the image. And so you can scroll through and go brighter or dimmer depending on what looks best on this image. You can then adjust the background threshold, so you can minimize the background by using the dimmer, or you can bring up dim bands by making this brighter overall. The midtones here, this is analogous to gamma correction. The biggest difference is that if you want linear representation of the pixels on the image, you want to have the K value set to 0, which is linear. If you move that up to a K value of 1, they will be presented in a logarithmic fashion. And again, you can change the appearance of the image with the midtones by going brighter or dimmer. And then once you have completed that, you just simply click Done. Now, if you do not want those windows to open up automatically following image acquisition, if you come to the image ribbon right here and go to the display options, and that's this little button right here in the display group. If you uncheck both of those, that will turn off those pop-up windows during acquisition. You can still change the image using the brightness and contrast sliders or the curve options over here. And those options are explained more thoroughly with the image ribbon video that you can also find on our website. So if you have any further questions regarding image acquisition on the C-DiGit Blot Scanner, please refer to the help section. Thank you.